The year is 1712, and Black New Yorkers stage one of the largest slave revolts in American history. On the night of April 6th or 7th, depending on the source, 24 Black New Yorkers gathered on Maiden Lane near Broadway, just steps away from the Wall Street slave market that would evolve to today's Wall Street stock market. They start a fire, and when white people come to see the fire or put out the fire, the Black people attack. The Black people being enslaved by white people, let's be clear. 9 white people were killed and 7 were wounded. In the panic, the rebelling Black people attempt to escape to freedom, or at least to safety. But the governor has already called in militias to quell the rebellion, and they're sealing off the island of Manhattan. These Black rebels knew that if they were caught, they would be killed, but they would rather die in a blaze of rebellion than live under the yoke of enslavement. Reports stated that these Black people were being hunted down, and at least 6 conspirators took their own lives rather than being captured and tortured. While only 24 Black people participated in the revolt, over 70 Black people were arrested to be put on trial. 23 were convicted of murder and 2 of attempted murder. The British Empire and the colonies were notorious for creative and gruesome torture and execution methods. I say that as a warning. Some reports say that 20 people were publicly hanged, while others say that 20 people were publicly burnt alive at the stake. Some reports recall that one person had every bone in their body smashed by a crowbar until they died. Nearly all reports confirm that at least one person was broken on a wheel. Some people, when they hear broken on a wheel, assume that that means crushed by a wheel, but crushing was a different gruesome torture method employed by the British and other Europeans, but we're talking about the Brits and the colonies now. Breaking someone on a wheel often included both breaking and braiding someone on a wheel, and was altogether an incredibly horrific torture and execution practice designed for maximum pain and maximum public spectacle. I fear I cannot tell you any more about it or show any images of it because this video will be taken down. But I have included all of my sources that I used to make this video. You can find that at the place where those sorts of things go. While these particular Black folks would not see freedom in their lifetimes, in the telling of it, we share the bravery of people willing to risk everything for freedom, juxtaposed by the sight of this rebellion taking place in New York, the financial center of the fledgling nation that would soon fight the American Revolution, while claiming freedom as its cornerstone. Things would get a lot worse for Black people in New York in 1712 before they got better. But the persistence of Black resistance has shaped American freedom, history, and culture from the very beginning. It proves that a better future is possible and worth fighting for.